Good morning and welcome to the 2020 virtual graduation of 2020. You're actually going to be the first virtual graduation class of Charlebois Community School, but Charlebois School has been serving education for 130 years. So in reality, you're actually the 130th students of Charlebois Community School, and I want to say a big congratulations to all of you for this memorable year, and I want to say congratulations to all of you. So with the class of 2020, it's been very interesting. We know that many of us have been away from the school. We've had to do supplementary learning, but also we've had to learn new and inspiring skills for us to trek through this trying time known as COVID. So we'll always remember 2020, but also we always remember the 13 years you put yourself into schooling at Charlebois, and I want to go over the 22 graduates of Charlebois Community School, and just to give you a glimpse of who the graduates are and who will be getting their diplomas outside the old historic Charlebois School, right behind the Catholic Church. With that said, I want to talk to you guys about the graduates here. Group picture in the cabin, congratulations. You looked all this is how you would come to the school, looking as regular students. Reality, that's the way it was. But right over here, we have a graduation pictures that we'd like to honor our students. One of the best things I've ever done is making sure I had grad pictures in February, because who would have thought this COVID would have happened, and we were fortunate to get our grad pictures done. Haley Chaboyer, congratulations. You make your son Noah very proud. Drake Carrier, sure gonna miss you in the gym. I'm sure gonna miss you in the hallway. I'm gonna miss you talking about your sports and basketball, football. You are truly gonna be missed, and always continue your path in whatever you wanna do. And coaching is always something that you can always support us in. Zane was also very avid in sports, great personality, quiet, humble. Zane, we're gonna miss you. Dakota, our Charlebois Einstein, who was like a sponge. You give him a math question, he'd solve it. Or if you give him an English metaphor, he would abstractly overthink, but he'll come up with a good answer to it. Tristan, always helping in the hallway, always asking teachers if they wanted help with whatever. Students, he was always talking with students, and he was just always smiling in the hallways. So I'm gonna miss that, Tristan. Chandani, Liberty, very involved with basketball. Also, she's going to Marcus School in the fall, and we're gonna miss her pleasant smile in the hallways with her friends and them hanging around Mika's classroom. We're gonna miss all you girls, to be honest. And there's Mackenzie, who had two babies that she committed her time, but also they'd be very proud of their mom completing school. So congratulations, Larissa. Peter Fozanov, that smile, always smiling in the hallways, like with his buddies, Drake or Dakota or Xander or Caden. Where you found one, you usually found all of them. So I think I'm gonna miss that group of students as well. They're just added character to our hallways. Diana Carrier was actually off to the U of S this fall. She's part of the original Black Keys Club, where she played the piano very well and loved music, and I wish you the best of luck in whatever endeavors you do, and you can join your friend at Chagos now, which is even better. Nigel Cook was involved in sports. He's been here a good 14 years, and he was very involved with football, basketball, always helping out. He was a groundskeeper for a couple years at the school, and I know Reggie loved him as an employee, so it's just something to note and use those skills wherever you go. Isabel Dorian, this girl just amazes me with her her brain is so abstract that when she reads a book, she thinks, but even her writing skills are just, it, they're great. So Isabel Dorian, become a writer. Dwayne McKenzie, always an avid athlete, good basketball player, hockey player, played football. Every sport, he was pretty much all around sports guy, and I think that's one thing I remember Dwayne about. That would be that. Jillian Goulet, if I was to remember her, I think right from grade 7, she was involved with basketball. She even made it to the Indigenous Games team, so congratulations to Jillian on that. Fortunate that she can't go this year, but hopefully next year when the Indigenous Games happen, she'll be there. But congratulations on being such a good role model for your siblings, because I think Gracie's on her way to being a good basketball player too. Mackenzie Bear, the sister of Larissa Pelly, had a baby this year, trekked through it. Very inspiring, and good job, Mackenzie. Eliza Fozanov, Denise, your work has worked. Your daughter has graduated. You should be very proud. And thank you for always inspiring your daughter to come to school. So, and thank you to all parents for that matter. Krishana Shaboyer, basketball player, obviously with Jillian. Where there was Jillian, there was Krishana. Krishana was a very good student, spoke her mind, and we're going to miss her in the hallways. As I talk about this group of girls, always together, she is part of that little trio, and I'm going to miss that. Ethel Cook. Ethel Cook was very quiet in the hallways, but very artistic and very loved to read. Where if you see Ethel in the hallway here, she'd be most likely reading a book. And Marcy, very quiet, but also very studious, and I'm going to miss her humble nature in the hallway. And I want to say congratulations, Marcy. But also I want to remember 4 students who are actually not on this wall. That's Reagan Thomas. Reagan Thomas, good student in the studies that we programmed for him. So congratulations on completing your program. Gabrielle Saiz, congratulations on your graduation this year, and FYI, you are receiving a grade 12 science award for your studious studies, so congratulations to you. Hayden Fiddler, congratulations to you as well for succeeding, and Lisa, you only have one more student to go, and that's Jared, so Jared, make sure next year, 2 years time, we want you to graduate. And finally, Jared McKay, always pleasantly walking in the hallways, going to your classes, and I'm going to miss your smile when you're walking by and saying, hey Aaron. So with that said, I want to say congratulations to the graduation class of 2020, and I look forward to giving you your diploma on this afternoon after 1 p.m. So congratulations.
Welcome to Charlebois' virtual graduation of 2020. I want to acknowledge that we are on Treaty 5 territory and homeland to the Swampy Cree Métis. We gathered together virtually to celebrate a milestone of 22 graduates today. I want to first of all honor the first teachers in the graduates' lives, the elders, parents, and guardians. Tenege on a job well done. COVID-19 has definitely changed our methods of gathering, but it will not stop us from celebrating this joyous occasion. Even though we are not together in person, I can feel the pride of all of the grandparents, parents, guardians, family, friends, and community for the graduating class. I want to start off by sharing with you 2 essential teaching practices that guide us here at Charlebois. The 2 methods of teachings that we embrace are Minupematsuin and the Circle of Courage. The first is Minupematsuin, Living the Good Life. It is a model that schools in the Northern Lights School Division practice. and it focuses on values that intend to help individuals achieve a happy and successful, balanced life. The second is the Circle of Courage. The 4 areas of the circle are belonging, independence, generosity, and mastery. Each quadrant is modeled by the classroom teachers to show how each quadrant intertwines. As teachers, we have focused on helping you feel like you belong at Charlebois by displaying kindness and acceptance. We have taught you independence by guiding you to make decisions concerning your education and to take the lead in your learning. By instilling generosity, we have modeled the appropriate behavior of giving. Lastly, we taught you about mastery and to develop self-motivation to succeed in your endeavors. By focusing on these 2 methods of teaching here at Charlebois, it has given us as teachers the opportunity to intertwine the cultural teachings of Cumberland House with the required curriculum. I want to remind you to never forget who you are, where you come from, and more importantly, where you want to be in life. Remember, as a community, we will always be cheering you on and sharing in all of your successes. Continue embracing Minupamatsuin and practice living the good life. Egose.
Good afternoon, everyone. We would like to congratulate all the graduates from Charlebois School and Nisto Awasisat for their achievement of graduating grade 12. Gusto ko sige mamichi inan suget to skat sok mistaye yo katian iman naskaya sniga te. Go anuts my advice to you as a leader kinutay tamat na o as you start a new chapter in your life. I would like to give you this advice. This advice is, to find your own destiny. Find your own destiny. Don't let politics, don't let power, money, drugs, alcohol, the injustices of this world, the negativities. Don't let that, hinder you from taking your own destiny. Grab your own destiny. Look to your own spirit and look for a spirit that's greater than you, that's stronger than you, for guidance and help, so that you may succeed in life, not in success as materialistic, but success in kaminuk matsiyan, kaminuk pigyawasan, kaminuk besi at sigaw ta askik, awasak at usimye. That's success. Minuk matsi na itigate. Usigit siya yo kay chimint na o message. Find your own destiny. Spread your wings. Land where you want to land. If it's Cumberland House, we'll still be proud of you. If it's Saskatoon, we are proud of you. Everything from Cumberland, we are proud of, especially educated and education and strong-willed people. With that, I say congratulations from Council. Congratulations to your achievements. Thank you very much.
Hello, that's Julius Crane here on behalf of the Cumberland House Cree Nation. The Chief and Council send their regrets for not being able to attend today. I'd like to thank all the graduates of 2020. It's been a trying year so far with COVID-19. I know everybody's afraid right now of moving forward, but I'd like to give the graduates this year a good understanding of how to move forward when times are tough. You just got to keep moving forward, staying safe at the same time. I know a lot of you graduates are afraid of what's happening right now, but don't be afraid to move forward with your education, especially with specialized education. We need more graduates to be specialized in all kinds of different fields in Cumberland House and in Saskatchewan as well. We could have engineers, lawyers, cosmetologists, nurses, carpenters, mechanics, whatever you want to be. Just don't stop always learning, and don't be afraid to challenge tasks at hand. But you need to further your education to move forward, and don't give up. That's all I have to say for you guys for this year. I'm sorry we couldn't get all together. Hopefully things will change in the near future, and I encourage you all to keep going. Legacy.
Tanse, on behalf of the Métis Nation of Saskatchewan, Eastern Region 1, and Métis Local 42, I want to extend my congratulations to you, the 2020 graduating class of Charlebois Community School. Today marks a new beginning in your life as you graduate from high school. It has been a unique way to end your high school days, as we will always remember the graduating class of 2020. You have overcome adversity and will continue to overcome challenges that you may face in life. I encourage all you graduates to continue your education either in the trades, college, or university. There is a world of opportunity awaiting for you, and I'm confident that you will find the right path and continue to move forward in your life journey. New chapters in your lives are yet to be written, and life experiences are a mystery waiting to happen. Learning every day is ultimately the key to success. Don't ever stop learning, dreaming, and achieving. Today is your graduation day and a milestone. It tells you how far you've come. Keep learning, keep trying, and keep accomplishing, and keep venturing on through your journey in life. Congratulations to you all, the 2020 graduation class of Charlebois Community School. All the best in your future endeavors.
I was asked by your school administration to say a few words at your virtual graduation. Older people accept these invitations to speak at such events because we believe we can say something wise that young people engaged in a life transition will remember and use to their advantage. I suspect that belief is based more in vanity than in reality. There are a couple of points I would like to make at this somewhat unusual occasion. There can be no doubt that the COVID-19 event has had a major impact on your academic year and on your life, and it most likely is not over yet. Some of you have probably already, and all of you will have experiences in your life that have a greater impact on you and who you are. COVID-19 is different. COVID-19 did not just happen to you as an individual, but it happened as well to every one of your classmates, to everyone in your family and your community, and to nearly everyone in the world. Because it happened to all of us at about the same time and in similar ways, and was out in the open, unlike many of the crises we experience in our personal lives, it created an opportunity for us to have a collective or shared response. It required us to make a choice to pull together and help one another, or to selfishly look after ourselves with little concern for the needs of other people around us. COVID-19 was a disruption to your learning in math, biology, and your other academic subjects, but it provided you with an opportunity to learn some very important lessons about human behavior that may serve you well throughout your life. If people made the right choice in responding to COVID-19 with positive outcomes from that choice, and most people in our community and around the world have tried to do their part to minimize the damage from COVID-19, then maybe we can apply that same collective unselfishness to some of the more human-made crises that we all face, like global warming and racial inequality. Northern Lights School Division has a vision statement that I've always liked. It says something like, students of the Northern Lights School Division will have enhanced life experiences. We now call this Mino Pimatasuan, the good life, by developing skills, knowledge, and attitudes within the cultural context of engaged northern communities. I particularly like this statement because it makes the point that the real value of what we do and learn in school does not happen in school, but the value of a good education comes to us over our lifetime in the opportunities we have and the way we use those opportunities. Smart academic people spend considerable time and research trying to find the secret to life happiness. Two of the foundations of happiness that most of them agree on are usefulness and generosity. We are advised by the people who study our quest for happiness that we should not seek happiness, just seeking happiness, because it's hard to find in the abstract. Instead, we should live purposefully, useful, and generous lives, and the happiness will come to us. Perhaps in different words, usefulness and generosity are part of the Northern Lights definition of Mino Pimatusuan. As you go on with your after-school life and acquire skills and certificates, I am encouraging you to use these to build your capacity to give, not as a license to take. Be useful and be generous. Happiness will come to you and you will live the Mino Pimatusuan. Ego se.
Danse, siliri shamon and sigason, kaministikum and igasgak ni noche, maske ginunina, mistaine beneni tene be atuskat manuma ne naugaskanamatuan. My name is Celia DeChambeau. I'm from Cumberland House and I'm Swampy Cree. I enjoy working with our languages. One of the things that really brought about the beginning of this scholarship was to have our children understand the importance of language and culture and to look forward to something that they can get when they graduate. So we created the John and Carrie Memorial Scholarship based on this belief, based on my grandfather being a hunter, trapper, fisherman, and gatherer, and my grandmother being a fluent language speaker. I thought it would be a good way to showcase who they were as people that were very important to us, as well as the experiences that they had. So I hope that this will be ongoing from year to year, and maybe the prize amount to be a little bit more. I'm really honored to be able to do something like this. So on behalf of our family, we thank you very much for allowing us to offer these scholarships to your students. Our father and grandfather was an avid trapper, hunter, gatherer, and fisherman. He loved the land and lived off of it. He and his brothers Marcel, Ben, and Joe were often seen together doing the things that they loved, being on the land. Our mother and grandmother Carrie was a fluent speaker of our Swampy Cree language. She spoke very little English, and alongside with our Grandpa John, it is where we acquired the Swampy Cree language and understanding of it. On behalf of my Fiddler family, I would like to congratulate Jillian Goulet for this year's recipient of the John and Carrie Fiddler Memorial Scholarship for Excellence in Language and Culture for Charlebois Community School. Congratulations, Jillian.
So this concludes the 2020 virtual graduation. So I'd like to congratulate all the graduates again, and we look forward to the parade this afternoon and seeing you guys at the historic Charlebois School. So with that said, remember I say every morning to every student when I do the intercom, remember the reason why you're here, and that is to learn. Get your homework done. And remember, relationships drive everything. But I'll be adding one more new thing, and that is to be safe. Have a good afternoon.